Hello guys and welcome back to Survivor Cook Islands, and today we are on episode 4. I can't believe we're already on episode 4. We're already a quarter of the way through the series, maybe a little bit more than a quarter, but either way, super excited. We're 4 episodes in and we've still got 17 people left, which means we're going to have to start cutting some people down. There's going to have to start being some double tribal councils. There's going to have to be something going on because I need some juicy blood. I need snuffings to happen fast and plenty. But either way, we are going to be jumping straight in. I'm super excited to see what happens. I know you guys are too. So without much further ado, let's get into the episode, shall we?
The alliance that I feel they're pretty comfortable with and pretty confident in is Yule for sure. Candace is, right now on Exile Island. She's still in the alliance. And Jonathan said that he would stay in the alliance too.
Yeah, Becky came dangerously close to being like the third boot, which is a shame because I really did like whatever her name is that did leave. I did like her. She had a good vibe, but there was just something about the way they were building up Becky and Yule to be like, oh, we've got this kind of immunity idol between us. We could potentially play like a swap and swip. And the fact that Becky was potentially going home made me think, you know what? They wouldn't have included that and set up that kind of dynamic in that storyline if that wasn't going to continue currently.
I feel like I'm on the outside. The person that helped me lay the foundations of everything that these people are going to enjoy, it makes me feel like crap.
Yeah, Ozzy is in a dire position. I don't feel like he's going to be going home next. I think he's a surefire merge tick, okay? I think he's making merge. Which makes me think, how is he going to worm his way out? Because they never ever give this much screen time to someone who goes home before jury, okay? And I'm not saying that he's going to make it far beyond jury, but I do genuinely think that he's getting too much screen time for him to be an early boot, which makes me think that he somehow manages to crack this alliance somehow.
To try to think it was protecting you, like we were going to kick you off or something. I don't know, you guys are asking good questions because I haven't even thought about any of this. I didn't have time.
Why didn't you have time to think about these questions? I would be sat over there thinking, well, why did they send me? Was it to punish me or was it to save me? I would have really been running through everybody's logical plan to put me on that island. And you're like, oh, I didn't have time because you were looking for that idol, weren't you? You were looking for the idol. And the first thing you said when you came in was, no idol, guys. So does that mean you looked and there was no idol? Or do you actually have the idol and you're lying to us? Obviously, as the audience, we know that she doesn't have the idol. But interesting that there wasn't a single scrap or scene or segment on Exile Island last episode. Clearly, Candace was fucking boring over there.
Just played dumb. The twist is that that person would be exempt from council.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You were told that before you went out there. Candace, your I'm playing dumb act is not working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because everyone's looking at you like, we were literally told that information before you even went. So what are we doing right now?
It was kind of annoying that the guys are just sitting and just laying there and drinking all the coconuts they could drink, and the girls were, working on improving our shelter.
I mean, this is a turn up for the books, isn't it? I don't think we've ever seen this kind of situation where the boys are just sitting there lounging and chilling and the girls are doing all the hard work. Usually it's the other way around and they're having to be like, oh God, this girl is really lazy. This girl's super lazy. There's always at least like 1 or 2 girls that just think that they can sunbathe all day. And this time, nah, the girls are working. They're working. And the guys, they're just chilling and chatting around the campfire.
Swim out to a barrel, dive down, unclip a decoding wheel. You'll bring it back to shore, and the entire tribe will use that decoding wheel to decipher one phrase.
This is the kind of challenge where I'm always like, they just tack something crazy on at the end just to elongate it a little bit and to try and add in a sort of buffer so that if one group is far behind, they could potentially catch up. And it's always either a puzzle at the end or like this, a bullshit swim out into the ocean and grab something and bring it back. It's always a fetch quest. And it's always so funny to me because they've gone through this whole obstacle course and it's like none of that matters because you got to swim out and you got to solve a code, okay? And you could easily win.
She's stuck under the log.
Oh shit.
Hold. Doesn't matter. Hold.
Good. Wait, give her slack.
Got a face full of sand.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's particularly comfortable, I can't lie. That doesn't look very good. I'm sorry, it doesn't. She literally just got a face full of sand and she's like... That's gross. No, that would be my worst nightmare. I know that like Guatemala was one of the hardest seasons that they did, but I think I would rather do that than a sandy one because I fucking hate sand. I hate sand more than 95% of things on this planet. And the fact that there was no sand in Guatemala was perfect.
Put a flag. Okay. I2 onto the puzzle part of the challenge.
Oh, wow. I2 kind of slayed that. They're all working together. There's communication. Whereas Rero is just absolutely falling apart. There's no coordination. They're all shouting at each other. It's just bad vibes on that team.
Ozzy already has the wheel. He's heading back. Go, Ozzy. Rero not giving up.
Ozzy just smashed that, like, so well that I'm just in shock. The other team still hasn't even made it to the puzzle section yet. Nobody's in the ocean for them. It's done. Rero, all this chat about, oh yeah, we are for the stronger team. We're ready to go. Yeah, you just lost. You just lost. Take that L and hold it.
Last castaways back, cast one away. I2 wins reward.
Sorry, last castaways back, cast one away. Oh, it's in like last castaways back, like if you were to lose the challenge. Okay guys, I get it. I was like, what are they talking about? There's so many words, there's so many extra words that just don't make sense.
Adam, you're heading to Exile Island.
Ooh, bye bye Adam, see you later. Hope you have a fantastic time on Exile Island. Bye now. Oh Jesus. Bro's just absolutely decimating the fish population in Cook Islands. Like, that's crazy. The fish population is going to be so decreased due to Ozzy just going out and just bringing back thousands of fish.
I think we should call him Poseidon now or something.
Yes.
Poseidon.
King Neptune.
Because he's the god of the sea, right?
Ozzy is setting himself up very, very well as the provider of this team. And they're not going to want to get rid of him if they do lose. I think it's time for them to lose somebody on the Rero tribe. Because I kind of like this tribe now. I2 is a good team. I do like them. There's nobody on here that I'm like desperate to get rid of apart from Jessica because of the Whitey's comment. But do you know what? I'm just going to chalk that up to her being a little bit awkward and trying to make a joke. But didn't go down very well. The Rero tribe, there's a lot of people on that team that I don't particularly care for. Like, a lot of people. So I think it's time they lose and send someone home.
Any more logs? Just put them on top, because that's going to burn out again. Can you put that log right on top?
Sorry, JP, who died and made you king? Who made you in charge of this tribe? Just sitting there on your little throne, being like, oh, do this, do this, do this. Sorry, where has this come from? Because I don't remember putting you in charge.
He's very demanding. He's like, oh, hand me that machete. Oh, hand me this bowl, you know, serve me. I'm like, no, that just doesn't fly with me at all.
Honestly, JP, you are definitely lining up your own execution from this team. I'm sorry, but you can't be down in numbers, male to female, and then go into this team and be like, yeah, I'm in a good position. No, I'd be working my butt off and proving to these ladies who could very easily band together, and that's 5 votes, send me home. They could very easily send you home, literally next tribal council if you guys lose. So I would definitely be sucking up to all of them and be like, oh, how can I help you today, my lady? Because I want to stay in this competition and the numbers are not on my side.
Did y'all make a serious alliance? You guys?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, guys are tight.
Oh, Nate's just freeing up all this information because Parvati's batting her eyelids in the dark as well. He can't even see her batting her eyelids. He could just hear the tss of the sound. Oh, that's so funny. But this is the kind of information that Parvati's going to take back to the girls and be like, hey, they've got a boys' alliance. Let's pick one of them off. Weaken their numbers. Let's do it. Who cares if we lose the next couple of immunity challenges? It's fine. It'll be worth it to get rid of these boys.
I think there definitely could be some sparks in the future, but I don't want to find myself thinking like a dum-dum. Guys, sometimes we can't control ourselves.
I'm glad that Nate's like, yeah, I'm bearing in mind that although I have feelings and there might be some sparks in the future, I have to remain objective and remember, sometimes you get your vision clouded. Your vision is clouded. and you got to remain focused on the task at hand. I'm here to win $1 million. I'm not here to win a girlfriend. If I wanted to, I could go on Love Island in about 10 years' time.
This thing is newborn, like today. Just covered with its stuff.
This is, oh God, this is not fun to watch. This is no. I'm gonna skip this. I don't like this. This is making me feel really uncomfortable.
Okay, he's okay. Forgive us, please.
Forgive us. I'm sorry. I intruded your house. There.
You know what? Big up Cowboy for putting the nest back with the baby, but oh my God, that is horror. That is not fun in the slightest. That really made me feel deeply uncomfortable. Maybe we shouldn't be upsetting birds' nests anymore.
You will then run through the jungle with the stretcher until you reach the beach.
Right.
Where you will find another tribe member shackled at the top of a mast.
What do you mean a tribe member is just shackled on a mast in the middle of the ocean? What? What's the stretcher got to do with anything? What? There are so many parts of this challenge that don't make sense currently.
First tribe to build a fire big enough to burn through their rope, drop the tribe flag, wins immunity.
Do you remember earlier when I said they do all of this random stuff at the start, but it all comes down to that last little bit? And in this challenge, is just build a fire. Basically, that's the challenge here, is how quickly can you build a fire?
Go! First step is putting the stretcher together.
I have to say, I think immediately Rara is probably going to lose this challenge, purely because who have they left back there to make that fire? I can't remember their name, but they've left 3 women who I'm not confident will be able to make fire. I'm not confident. However, they've left, I think, Yule on the other team back to do the fire, and I have every faith in Yule to build a fire and make it. Ignore me, they did not leave Yule, they left Cowboy, and I do think Cowboy will be able to do that.
Ozzy with a long run through the water. JP swimming for Raro. Ozzy in the water for I2. We are neck and neck.
Ozzy was gliding on water. He might actually be Jesus. He might be. And also Poseidon at the same time. Because, bro, water doesn't phase this guy. Water doesn't phase him. He's just like, yeah, I'm on it. I'm here. I'm ready to go. And I'm so here for that. Oh, surprise, surprise. Everything that just happened means nothing. And it's all up to who can build a fire quicker. Who'd have thought that would be what had happened?
Somebody got whacked. Jenny with a bloody hand.
Oh no, nightmare. Nightmare. We've got an injury. Someone get the medi team in. Someone give her a plaster, please, for the love of God, and make sure it doesn't get infected. Yeah, it's done. Yeah. Listen, there was multiple things that Cowboy did so much better. I've never seen someone so bold as to push all of the kindling together so that it lifts everything up and the flames can reach the rope a little bit easier. I've never seen someone so bold as to touch the on fire kindling to just push it together and push the flame up a little bit more. That was impressive. His method of getting fire, incredible. He got it so quickly. Whereas the other team, I said this at the start. I said, why would you put those 3 people in when, have you seen them make fire? Have you? Because that's the key part of this challenge. All of this bullshit, running with a stretcher, getting Parvati, coming back, it doesn't matter. What actually mattered here was, can you make fire? And that team put the wrong people in. Because the boys were like, we need to be able to carry the stretcher. Now, I reckon if you'd have had Stephanie in the stretcher team and had maybe JP who can make a fire or somebody else who can make a fire, Cowboy did all the work. The other 2 girls did absolutely naff all. But they had a better system because they did it strategically. Sorry, I will stop shitting on that team now because they have lost and they are going to tribal council. But it's just think about who you're putting in what position.
Cowboy was on our team. He was always the one making the fire, starting the fire, tending to the fire.
That fool's been making fire since he was like 2, so I ain't tripping.
If I'm going on this show and I've seen it before, which I'm now starting to realise that not many of these people have, making fire would be something I would be practicing at home. I know that they're only allowed XYZ, so I would buy XYZ and I would practice in my garden making fire under pressure. Because if it came down to it and I'm in those final 4 seats and I need to make fire, I ain't going out like Sari. I ain't going out like Sari. I'm making that fire and I'm making it as soon as possible, as well as possible, and I will happily burn myself to win. Do you know what I mean? I will happily make anything happen. And the fact that these guys are like, oh yeah, when Cowboy was on our team, he just did everything for us. Like, we never had to even start a fire. Whoa, no wonder you lost this challenge.
Guys, I'm the one that caused us to lose this challenge. And I'm probably the weakest link.
Oh. Yeah, Stephanie, you definitely don't have the numbers to send you home. Like, there's no numbers anywhere, because I'm fairly certain Nate's not going to send you home. I'm fairly certain that the girls aren't going to send you home. So you'd have maximum 3 votes. And even that's pushing it. I'm fairly certain that the boys aren't even targeting you out of everybody.
So did they tell you that's the decision? Stephanie? Yeah, because she wants to go. Right.
Does she want to go? Or did she just say, guys, my bad, I'm the weakest link. It's all good. Did she actively say, you guys should vote me off, I should go home? Or was she just taking accountability for the fact that she kind of sucked in the challenge? There's a difference between the two.
It's 5 women, 4 men. So if we're going to do any type of alliance, it needs to be done right now, tonight, if any of the women really want to stay in the game.
Honestly, yes, get a women's alliance going. Get it going, because I'm sorry, but you can't afford to be in a 4-4 split with the men, because that would be decimating to you, because they're already an alliance, so you guys need to become an alliance and start picking them off.
Hello. Hello. How's your thumb? Alright.
But I'm here not to talk about my thumb, but I'm here to talk about the girls alliance, and we're picking off the boys.
I don't know.
I say
Yeah.
JP knows how to play everybody. I'll tell you right now. I really don't trust him.
Yes, let's get rid of JP. I ain't like this motherfucker since he was in that tribal council and he was just ripping on Billy, just being nasty to him. I did not appreciate that at all.
We have to play our numbers. Stephanie's all for it. She's like, I just, had a weak moment. But those two are convinced. And I know Rebecca will go too. It's all on you.
If Parvati does not vote for JP to leave tonight, she's lost my stand card for this series, okay? She has to earn it back in Micronesia, okay? Which I'm sure she will, but she'll have lost it for this series, because currently I like her. But if she makes the wrong decision tonight and she sends Stephanie home, that's it. You're iced out for the season.
I don't completely trust Brad. I trust him to a certain degree.
So whatever Brad chooses to do today, I hope it's for the good of our tribe.
Listen, I think you can work on Brad. If you basically say, hey, join our alliance. Join our alliance. Come here, because we have the numbers. We have the numbers to keep you safe, okay? We will bring you along, okay?
We've all started fire on a daily basis, and unfortunately, I just couldn't get the right spark.
Sorry. You've all started fires before. And you were all absolutely horrendous at starting it under pressure. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I really don't believe it. But then again, I feel like under pressure, it's a lot harder to try and make fire when you're not used to doing it under pressure. You're used to just like, oh, if I spend 15 minutes trying to make a fire, it's not the end of the world because I've got all the time in the world. But when you're in the middle of a challenge and you're trying to start it and you're like, I can't do it. It can be hard.
But I do feel comfortable enough to share certain things with all of our tribe members, yes. So there is a certain level of trust that I have, but to completely trust, this is a game.
And that is smart, Stephanie. She's like, on a certain level, everyone's trustworthy, but on another level, you're all snakes. You're all gonna snake me out. You're all gonna stab me in the back. I know I'm up for eviction tonight, or I know I'm up for snuffing tonight. I know I'm gonna be called up there with my name being pulled out of a pot. It's just whether I have the numbers to send another person home and stay in the game.
JP, you're shaking your head. You're dreading this.
Yeah, I've already told myself this will probably be my hardest vote in this game.
Why? 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 I don't understand. What's this all about? What do you mean this is going to be your hardest vote? You decided in 2 seconds, yeah, I'm getting rid of Stephanie. Cool. So I don't understand what's going on here.
Stephanie. JP. Stephanie. JP. 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 Fourth person voted on Cook Island. JP. That's 5.
Wow, that is absolutely juicy. Wow, just blown away by that. That's incredible. Just big claps for that. Big claps indeed. Honestly, big claps. Wow. I'm glad that they managed to pull off the blind side. JP had no idea he was going home. 5 votes. That means that either Parvati or Brad did vote with the group. Remains to be seen whether Parvati's lost her stand card though. So we'll see how that goes. Oh
man, they really pulled one over
oh.
me. You definitely can't trust anybody in this game. There's no way.
Yeah, talk about you can't trust anybody, because Adam and Brad both voted against JP, as did Parvati. So Parvati, you're safe. Congratulations. You've got your stand card back. You're all good. Wow, what an episode. What a twist. What a plot development. I love it. I love it when they surprise me with a vote like this. JP, genuinely, just the way they were framing him in this episode made it look like he was getting the sort of negligent camper kind of vibes. He was just too laid back. He was giving too many orders whilst not doing enough himself from the looks of it. So it just made it clear that he was probably going to be the one going home. But when Stephanie was like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm the weakest link, I was like, oh, no, that could be really bad for you, like really bad. But either way, that is all we've got time for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so unbelievably well. And I will see you guys in the next Survivor video, whenever that may be. But until then, make sure to keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.